brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, leads to second. It'll lead to a second down. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on second and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. Throwing now from the gun. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 13-yard line.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
They'll throw here on third and short. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Crowd begins with a pass. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, uno more. Here we go. Look at 18. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors as he's standing right around his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, looked like he wove in a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line.
Taxi. Hey, uno. Buggy.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
18. What's that?
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Minnesota.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
16 more yards.
That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, uno. 18. Alert the hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
Tony. Oh, right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Why, Tony? Run.
Back to throw. Stroud. Throw left side. Caught by Ferguson. Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive. Like, I think obviously you would have loved to see them them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
That's good for the Steelers.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. Tony.
On first down, it's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18. That's right. Hey, uno more.
On second down, Stroud. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Trey Palmer. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
All right.
Stroud. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down marker. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. He's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Here's Blake Gillikin now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The 38-yard line. A gain of a yard.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
How's the set? White, 18. Set.
Stroud to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, Uno Mars. Rock. 19 Texas.
Now, Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
By Kenny Moore.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Now, Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
How's the set? Buggy. 18. White, Tony.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. That's Campbell. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's a gain of
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one 1st down.
First down.
Now a run on 1st down. And he gets this up close to the 40. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it down the right sideline. And he will score. Phil Maffa. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10.
Steelers 14. Vikings 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Buckner brings him down.
And after that short run, gets them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. 18. Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Free Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Here we go. 11. 18. Hey, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 50-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Let's go. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down. And 6 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Here's their punter now. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on downs.
Oh.
A give. Here's Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Hey, Uno Mars. On the quick, right? Hey, Uno. Buggy.
Second down throw for Stroud. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
All right. Why Tony? Look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one called in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their zone. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
On the return is Rodgers. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out for Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 20 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to run it. This is Phil Mafah. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
A good spot here. Second and a yard. That's Jones in motion. Going deep downfield for Judy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 1.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First down and more. He's inside the 35. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds.
41 yards
A huge play just before the half. 41 yards.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Steelers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. A throw on the move is caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 118.
Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They bring Judy in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Why, Tony? Oh, hey, Uno, on 18.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go.
They'll run. Here's Benson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
16-yard pickup on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10.
Here's Stroud.
5-yard line.
Rolling right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds.
That's another.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars. On 18. Look the hot.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss.
The loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Robin. On 18. What's that?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
16 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
It's a jet sweep, and it's Jeudy. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gray gonna return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
To run it down, get your money up. I can run it down. I'm not about.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, King, what's up?
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All right, Nike Texas.
Throwing is Stroud. Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Why Tony?
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
A handoff now to Maffa. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. They'll run, and this is Maffa. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
A pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steeler first down.
The 20-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish out this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on third and goal. They'll look to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. He gets free inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vikings.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Two-point conversion.
From the gun, here's Stroud. to the end zone. It's intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach, he's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively. Able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gray gonna return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The Vikings.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Why Tony? Hey, uno.
On second down, Stroud. Taken in by the running back, Benson. He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. On the move, past the 40. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Minnesota. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. At the point now for Borregales. The kick is good. The Vikings will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. On the return is Rodgers. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
19 Texas. On 18. What's that? Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Buggy. Why Tony?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run, it is Maffa. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got it at the 7, and they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
1st down.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Benson is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return is Rodgers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Steelers take over.
All right, So if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident.
And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Steelers. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Steelers will
Have a shot. Mayfield.
conversion.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That keeps the score. Steelers 41. Vikings 40.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Gray going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
They're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings
Panther 11.
down.
Panther 11.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
60 Eagles, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his big target, that's Johnson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 19.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up
He was
2nd
brought
down.
at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcats.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. That ball's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On second down, Baker. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's a Steeler first down. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll go again with Maffa. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Mayfield. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And the Vikings will take over here just past the 30.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On the ground, here's Maffa. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Running is Maffa. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Ray going to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Vikings
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Throw left side. That's Johnson. Second charge timeout from Minnesota. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Kevin Byron. Cowboys.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Steelers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.